What's up, everybody? Gideonstactical here. Just want to do a quick intro for you for the next couple weeks. We're going to be doing a bunch of field testing on a lot of the K-Bar Becker BK model knives. These are amazing knives. You really can't go wrong. They are so many different sizes, types, fits, and feels. Regardless if you're getting like the little tiny BK-14 Escobar or you're going with the big old, BK-9 or the brand new BK-10 Crewman, BK-2, all the different knives. We're going to test out a ton of them, thrash on them. Really, for the price point, you can't go wrong. There's some of the best on the market, and they're all under $100. You're going to get a U.S.-made 1095 high-carbon knife, that has the handle scales on either side, so they're very durable. You can baton with them, thrash on them, very reliable, and all sorts of sizes, good weight, good sheaths for the most part, and you really can't go wrong with them. They're just amazing knives. So I just wanted to kind of release a series here for one a week for the next several weeks of the BK Becker line. They're just awesome by K-Bar. You're not going to regret purchasing one of these. And I just want to show you this to you as we start to get into summer of 2013, and a lot of you guys are going to be going on backpacking trips and camping. You're trying to figure out what knife to buy. The Beckers are definitely worth it for the price. You really can't go wrong. So enjoy the next couple weeks in these videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay equipped, stay prepared, enjoy these, and I'll see you out there. So one of the things as I use this knife is, this thumb ramp is very similar to the BK-7 and BK-9 thumb ramps, which are kind of uncomfortable when you see me doing what I'm doing. This kind of is starting to crap my hand, doesn't feel very good, and pretty quickly is going to really just fatigue my thumb and just isn't very comfortable this way. But what's awesome is either, obviously you can just do this normal push cut, which doesn't give me as much control as I like to have with a knife, but with this particular model, I can get my thumb over that thumb ramp because it's not very high. I think the BK-7 definitely has a higher, longer thumb ramp. I can easily get my thumb over there and then push, and now I can basically choke up, and I'm getting really good traction and coverage with this knife, and I'm able to basically push over the thumb ramp, and I can go to town all day long doing this detailed feather work by just putting my thumb resting it basically up here like you see me doing it. And this is very comfortable, very easy to do. If you're lost and you have a dog that's whining, you'll never have to worry about getting found. Tommy the trail dog is a little whiny today, wants daddy to be close to him. But as you can see here, this is pretty good. I'm not getting fatigued. My thumb isn't starting to cramp. Then I can go back here, adjust it, keep going. Put my thumb here. Again, this is not ideal. This kind of starts to cramp my thumb when I have my thumb up here on the thumb ramp and jimping. This is much more for tactical fighting use than for the wilderness that you see me doing. So either here or here is going to do the best and feel the most comfortable in your hand when you're using the BK-10. Now we're talking. You can see there, as I'm stabbing, getting really good penetration, and I'm totally prying with that tip. We're not getting any damage, rolling, chipping, breaking, nothing bad with that tip. The finish is wearing off a little bit. I will say that over the years, the Becker line of products, the finish has kind of gone a little bit downhill. You can see it starting to wear off right there where the saber grind stops and goes into the flat, and here on the tip. I've only taken this out a couple days, beating on it in different ways and stuff. So not the best. It's definitely a spray-on type of coating, but you're going to get that with most knives, nowadays. out there. But you can see there, that tip, and we're penetrating a good 1.5 inches. That clip point design with that unsharpened swedge up here really lends itself to be able to stab really well. You're going to be able to penetrate, if you're stabbing at some guy's gut. And, I'm, even with the jimping, I realized with the thumb ramp as I was stabbing it, while I was standing into the side of the tree, that doesn't feel very comfortable. My thumb was kind of sliding all over the place every time I stabbed. I'd much rather be holding it like this. So I'm finding, just again, the more I use knives, the more I use fixed blades, that thumb ramps really, for me personally, I'm just talking about for my personal uses, don't really seem to work very well, regardless if they're for tactical or not. I'd much rather just have a completely flat spine. This has a really good finger groove down here with the guard. So either way, I'm not sliding down. I'm going to hurt myself, even with these Gryvery handles that are hard plastic. They don't have a lot of texturing to them. I'm totally locked in. And then if you want to upgrade, you can put the micarta handles that fit on the BK-2, the BK-7 or BK-9, all those are interchangeable with the BK-10 if you did want to upgrade to micarta handles. But for stabbing, it's a great stabber, great penetrator. You're not going to worry about cutting yourself, riding up. It's a good tactical blade with the weight. I like that size too, about 5.3 inches long with the blade. I just love using that type of style of knife for almost everything, including, if I had to use it on a fighting, style or not, or survival. It's just going to do really, really well. For stabbing as well as for tactical use. Again, just like all these Becker models, the larger ones with this handle hook back here, it really lends itself to just be an amazing chopper and chop just so well. Feel very comfortable in your hand. It's not wanting to slide out or anything. And this BK-10 for a 5.3 inch blade, very impressed. Oh yeah, man. Get in there. Yeah. Whew. And that's a lot of that is just the weight. Weighs in right around 11 ounces. Just a hair lighter than the BK-7. So basically, if you have a BK-7, or you know the weight of a BK-7, and you just want something a little shorter, more compact, something that you can show you right here, something that you can put on your rig, and that's really what I'm on a day hike today. I'm probably going 6 miles. I'm at 11,000 feet, huffing and puffing. I got like 40 pounds of gear on me because we're doing tests today. I don't want to be huffing and puffing around, a 7-inch blade like on my leg or having to strap it to my pack. I'd rather just have it right here so it's easily accessible. And that's what a 5-ish inch knife allows you to do, is I can just strap this sucker on and barely even know it's there. And then I can go hike and do everything that I need to do, and it's right here if I need it, and I'm not having to fumble for it, take my pack off to get to my knife, or something like that, and it has the same weight as the BK-7. So really the only downside to it is the fact that it can't span as much wood when you're batoning. That's really the only downside to the BK-10 when you're talking about weight, whether or not it's worth it, the chopping capabilities. The BK-10 chops just as good as BK-7. All right, we got 1 ton, so 2,000 pound rated cord, very similar to paracord here. Just want to show you how the BK-10 can cut through here. Boom, go right through it. Just a little bit of pressure. Easily goes right through that cord with just a little bit of pressure. I love that, man, that's awesome. Going to town on that cord. So if you were tangled up in your parachute, you had to cut the cords to get down, this would easily cut through that 550 paracord, because this is rated much thicker, much heavier rating. 550 is rated only to 550 pounds. This is rated to 2,000 pounds. So your parachute cord, this will definitely go through webbing, your seatbelt, you know, if you're using this kind of as a bug out bag or in your Humvee or whatever. I mean, this BK-10 will slice right through that one ton rated cord. But overall, easy to wield. You can do it for a long period of time, all the different tasks. And really for the size, again, you know, if size is one of your issues, BK-10 is going to do just as good as the BK-7 except when spanning and batoning. And if you don't use your knife to baton, you know, or you have just a bigger dedicated one, you have your BK-9, you want to rock this one as your, you know, smaller, you know, wilderness blade, do it. I mean, it's going to be awesome. It's going to do a great job with all those type of needs. And yeah, it's definitely a great outdoors knife to be sure, as well as I think would work really, really well for you out there who are deploying, who are looking for about a 5.5 inch really survival tactical blade. BK-10 is definitely one worth checking out. A home run in my opinion with the Kedora sheath, with what everything it produces for you and provides for you. BK-10 home run. So everybody, thanks for watching. Stay equipped, stay prepared. We'll see you out there.